Welcome everyone to the first official episode of When She Speaks. My name is Anna Kendrick and I'm your host for this podcast. And I'm really excited to be starting this. I have been working on it for a little over a year now and finally just going to do the thing. I am still learning how to do the setup, how to record, how to even air the podcast. So I've had a lot of friends helping me out with it, but I am super, super excited. This is going to be a quick episode, but it's just an introduction on who I am and what you can expect. This podcast is directed primarily at women. So of course anyone can listen and jump on in, but this is definitely targeted at women. And you won't see many of these solo episodes. I don't love sitting here talking to myself in the camera. So this will probably be one of the only solo episodes, but every episode will be an interview with a new guest that is a female. And what I hope makes this unique is that the tagline is actually from one generation to the next. So every woman that I will have on here as a guest will be of an older generation than my own. And she's just going to be passing down testimonies, wisdom, passions that she has in life, direction and guidance. That's the goal. And I am hoping to interview women in every field that I can. So whether she's a stay-at-home mom, a wife, in politics, a teacher, an entrepreneur, whatever field she's in, I just want her to sit down and share, just download whatever she feels the Lord is leading right here. So this is going to be a really cool space. It's going to be diverse. We're going to have all different kinds of conversations on many different topics. And so some of them I will interview the woman just because I admire what she does and what she's passionate about, and I'll have her share on that. And others will be a specific topic that I am wanting to have someone speak on, and I'll pray about who to ask, and then we'll invite someone on to share. And so a lot of these women may be people you've heard of before, and some of them will be people you've never heard of before. They'll be friends from my hometown or family members or people who have just been mentors in my own life. So because I've only told people about this who are friends and family, not a ton of people know about it yet, which means you can send in questions and topics that I will see just like that. I've started an Instagram and a Facebook. It's the WSS podcast. And so if you want to follow and shoot in any topics or questions that you might have that you'd love to hear in a more seasoned wise woman speak on, shoot it to me. It'll help me be able to prepare better, actually, and just to add it to my ongoing list of topics I want to talk on or have someone else speak on. So yeah, my foundational verses come out of Psalms and Proverbs. The first one is Proverbs 145. It says, one generation commends your works to another. They tell of your mighty acts. And then Proverbs 31:26, she opens her mouth with wisdom and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. Titus 2 is actually another really great chapter that talks about one generation teaching and raising up the next. And so that's what I want this to be, just a sharpening tool where you're going to get some wisdom and guidance when you come and you listen. And so this is really, I know there's a lot of that out there already, but I'm really excited. And I really just wanted to share the people in my life with whoever wants to listen. And selfishly, I don't think this is a bad thing, but I want a reason to bug them and say, will you come sit down and talk to me for half an hour to an hour? So yeah, I'm really excited. These women, I've already recorded about 4 episodes and I just look up to them so much and they fire me up. I can just feel a burning in my belly when I'm listening to them talk. And that's the body of Christ. Like we're supposed to be lifting each other up and sharpening each other and challenging each other. And so really this is just another cool way to do it. And so yeah, that's a bit of my heart behind it. I'm only 23 years old and I graduated college December 22 with a bachelor's in psychology. And so I currently live in Nashville and I'm connected with a really incredible community that has been challenging me and pushing me. So I'm just really thankful for the people the Lord has placed in my life and where I'm at right now. I just was talking to a family friend the other day about this podcast, and he just encouraged me. I was really debating if I wanted to go back to grad school yet, and or if I wanted to wait. And he said, Anna, well, I can tell you one thing, regardless of what you decide, if you start this podcast, he said, by the end of the year, or by a year's time, the amount of knowledge and wisdom you will have gained from sitting and listening to these women will be priceless. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So anyways, feel free to join and to throw in any questions or topics or even people you'd love to hear from, and we'll shoot for the moon and see if we can connect with them. But yeah, I hope this is a sharpening tool and that you're as blessed by it as I've already been. So every other week I'll air a new episode, and join along if you want. So thanks for listening, guys. I'm super expectant.